Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of August 27th through the 29th, 2021. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind that these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. If you want to reach me by phone, it is a separate process, so make sure that you're registered at bill per call. And then also be sure to check me out on Patreon. I do the Venus sign readings there monthly, as well as additional content. And then check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Devil. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Empress. We've got the Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so for one, on a mundane level, I see somebody grilling outside or being invited to some sort of outdoor event. I'm sorry that I'm like off the wall picking up something kind of like a little bit of drama, like some sort of argument at some sort of event, and I feel like, you know, you end up like cutting ties with this person or disconnecting with them, or maybe you're the one that has to like break up some sort of argument or something. I do feel that you are needing to set boundaries this weekend. Somebody might be pushing your limits, or maybe you are coming off very codependent or needy, or just like too much for somebody. Your weekend just seems like it's about needing to balance a situation. There's too much pleasure, too much enjoyment. You know, there can be like too much of a good thing, and I just kind of feel like that's what's happening. I do also feel that there's temptation at hand. Like some of you are being seduced or tempted to do things that you don't normally do. I almost feel like somebody's like, don't you want to try this? Or, you know, it'll be fun. I feel like if somebody's never smoked, like someone might be encouraging them to smoke. Oh, I'm just getting like stuff like, you guys, if it's not you, it's somebody around you. But I kind of feel like somebody's being bad this weekend. Somebody's like, I feel like being bad. Especially as someone is normally like wholesome and, or, you know, strays to the right. I just feel like somebody is like trying out the left side this weekend. There also could be like a lot of self-pleasure. If it's not debauchery with other people, it's with yourself. I do feel like you're doing things that you've never done before. You're trying something new, but it's addictive. Something might be addictive. Yeah. I mean, even if it's something as simple as just, you know, you're only supposed to be eating a little bit of this or a little bit of that, and you end up just eating a whole thing. Or if you're vegan and you're not supposed to be eating meat, and then, I don't know, you eat some meat by accident, or I don't know how it happens, but it's like, you're like, I want more, just another piece, or just a little bit more won't hurt. And then maybe you might feel like guilty afterwards, or something might give you a tummy ache, or maybe you're like immediately regretful of something. I will say be careful of what you do eat, because it might make you sick or nauseated, at least more so nauseated. Something might not agree with you. I also feel like something is more so like in your head. Like, because let's say again, going back to the vegan situation, and you accidentally eat some meat, and all in you find out that you ate something by mistake, and then all of a sudden you're just like sick to your stomach or whatever, but you're not like physically ill or throwing up. You just like feel so like horrible, and you're just like, oh, I'm just like out of it. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did that. So something could be going on with that. Definitely seems like if somebody is getting high, they're like, oh my God, I smoked too much. Maybe you ate a brownie with some stuff in it. You're like, oh my God, too much. Or some edibles or something. You're like, I ate too much. So just be careful. You might end up with a hangover or something. Something also is coming off as sexual frustration. I feel like, again, you're being tempted, and it's like, why do they keep walking past me like that? Or why do they keep throwing something in my face? Like, I feel like something's just kind of hard. Hard to resist. You're trying. I feel like you're also just trying to be very patient, because you know something good is in the works, but you feel like doing something about it right now. I also feel like you are needing to make practical decisions, or maybe something's going on where you are needing to take an assessment of your situation. You might feel rushed, or like somebody is putting pressure on you about something, or you might be doing this to somebody. If somebody like goes silent on you, or disappears, or doesn't return your call, I feel like you're pressuring them. It's you, something you said or did. They're like, they're being overbearing or too needy. I can't respond right now. So if somebody is ignoring you, but like I said, it could go the other way around. You end up like ignoring somebody, or not answering a call, or hanging up on somebody because it's like too much. I don't know why I'm getting like little dirty images. I kind of feel like somebody is more than you can handle, or you bit off more than you could chew. You ask for something, you ask for it, and then this person brings it to you, and you're like, oh my God, this is like, what's happening? And this person's like, well, you asked for it. Now, also you could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Capricorn, or Gemini. You know what? I almost feel too like something, you might have to start over with something, or throw something away. It's like, I feel like you were waiting for something to manifest, and I just feel like maybe something was taking too long, or you didn't discover that you didn't do something right, and you're like, oh, I just need to start over. I've got to redo this. Or someone may have posted something and then immediately feel like, it's like you thought you expressed yourself, or it took you a long time to like put something into words, and then you posted it, and then you just end up being like, oh, I don't like it, I'm deleting it. Also, if you are, I don't know, if you're feeling very aggressive on the internet, and you're posting things that might cause arguments, like you got a very strong opinion about something, and you're like, I don't care. You're like going back and forth with people on the internet, and then it looks like after you think about some things, you're like, you know what, it's not even worth it. Let me delete it. I don't want to offend people, or I don't want it. That wasn't my intent. Like something's going on where you're like, you know what, just let me take it off. Now, it also looks like somebody keeps trying to get your attention or bother you, and you're pushing this person away for whatever reason. You like completely shut them out or tune them out, but I feel like they keep popping up or showing up, and it might be a fire sign. Something ends up giving you anxiety and worry. It's something that you're stressing about over the weekend. You're like, man, this is a lot. I also feel that the things that you once believed in are going out the window. Like, you don't believe something anymore. You're like, no, that's not how it works, or I've been lied to, or, you know, this used to work, but now it doesn't. Something's going on where just like your whole belief system might be changing or going through some sort of transformation. I feel like something you also were fighting for, you end up having to let go of. Because you just feel like it's not worth it. You're like, this is too much. Don't let people corner you or bully you either. Because you look like you're feeling cornered or like you're being bullied or picked on too. Don't let someone force you to doing something that you don't want to do. Set boundaries and say no. In a love situation, one person also maybe wants to move quicker than the other person. One person is ready to move in. The other person's like, not yet. I need space. Let me think. And so the other person's like, well, I'm going to leave you if this and that. And it's like, oh, why you put me in this position? I didn't say I wanted to do that either. Like, I don't know. I just feel like somebody is really feeling the pressure. I will say, though, that although I'm picking up on like a lot of frustration and worry, it's not as bad as you think. It's like once Monday come, you would look back and reflect and be like, it wasn't even that serious. Like, I don't even know why I let myself get like that. Now, it does look like something is a breakup, though. I don't know. Okay, so unfortunately I am getting an argument and like somebody saying hurtful things, or somebody feelings getting hurt and the other person feeling like I didn't mean for it to go left, or I feel like someone also may have been just trying to protect themselves, but by setting boundaries, but the way they go about it, maybe it wasn't the best way. Something might come off insensitive. Here we go. I keep talking about that air and water energy. Something's going on where I feel like someone who maybe comes off more air dominant is going to end up hurting the water dominant person. I feel like maybe someone says something without thinking or just loses their temper. It's just unexpected what somebody says. It also could be that you're just sharing your beliefs or your opinion and you're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but they end up getting hurt, or, you know, someone ends up hurting your feelings because they're just trying to be honest. And it's like, well, you can't handle the truth type situation. If someone isn't hurting your feelings intentionally, it might be something about like some bad news. It's like, oh, this is bad news. Oh, I don't like this news. For some of you, I do see like a breakup and somebody like deciding to be single or keep to themselves. Somebody also may slip up. Like I said, I just feel like there's heavy temptation, and it looks like someone indulges in their desires and their temptation to the point where it's like it causes a breakup. I also feel like someone is falling off the wagon big time. So whether you're supposed to be on a diet, or you're supposed to be vegan, or you're not supposed to be drinking or doing drugs, I just feel like somebody get tempted and they're like, oh my God, the whole weekend is about indulging. And then somebody beating themselves up for having fun or having some sort of guilty pleasure. Now, I also feel like somebody feels guilty more so for the thoughts that they're having, or the desires, or the dreams, like something you can't like really help, and then feeling so terrible about it. If you are intuitive or psychic, maybe you are going to have some sort of dream about your significant other, if you're in a relationship, about them cheating. And there may, although it's just a dream, it may be some sort of truth to that. If somebody is the temptress or the seducer, you as the temptress feels guilty for indulging in some forbidden type pleasure. Like this, I don't know what it means, what forbidden is for you, but it's something that's forbidden. And I feel like you indulge in it and then you feel guilty about it. It could be that somebody was in a relationship and you knew that, and you allowed, I don't know, you allowed yourself to give in to this desire. Or maybe it's just somebody that you're not supposed to be messing with for whatever reason. It's your supervisor, it's your significant other's sibling or their best friend, and you go there with them. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of guilt about that. I also see somebody being very manipulative. Somebody is coming off like they're better than you. There is some sort of petty energy. And I feel like both people are at fault, but are both standing their ground on their ideas or beliefs. And I also feel like somebody is trying to involve other people in a private matter or a personal argument. It's like, don't drag this person into it. Like, they don't have anything to do with it. Yeah. So I am sorry, y'all, but I was immediately picking up on the dramatic parts of your weekend. I'm sure there are other things that are going to be happening, but that particular thing was standing out to me. All right, so let's pull some additional cards, some energy cards for you guys. All right, what additional messages are there for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have all tied up, contract, anxiety, oh my goodness, magician in the mirror. Now, I wasn't gonna say it, but because it does kind of look like it's being confirmed, I do feel like maybe someone is doing some kind of spell work to cause you to have an argument or cause discord in your life with your loved one, or just like disturb your peace. Like someone may literally be doing something intentionally. Maybe they're envious of you, or also let's say you're just involved with someone romantically, but their ex doesn't want them to move on from them, so their ex is doing stuff to them and making their current relationship difficult or something. So it does look like for some of you, not everybody, but some of you may be a product of spell work. Also looks like someone might be intentionally trying to cause confusion or anxiety. Someone's trying to keep you confused or making you feel like you need them or helpless in some way. What would you do without me? You couldn't do this if it wasn't for me doing this, that, or the other. So maybe someone is kind of like throwing somebody under the bus. I don't know. I just feel like please do whatever you can to keep a peaceful weekend. Hopefully this is something that can be averted. But yeah, it does look like there's a lot of like the things that's going on in your mind, they aren't real. It's paranoia, it's anxiety. If you're not dealing with anyone, maybe something's going on within your own self, like you're like in your mind, like you're going crazy about something and just all these thoughts and voices are like attacking you. Or the other thing is that if your weekend is like nice and peaceful, it may be some drama around you in your house. Like people are coming into your house with their drama and you might need to kick them out or shut it down. Like, like we're not having that. Take that drama elsewhere. I do feel like you are needing to be fair in whatever decisions that you're making. Consider other people's feelings. And don't make decisions just because somebody is making you feel like you have to, or pressure you into making some sort of decision you're not ready to make. Wait until you're clear-headed. You also may be stressing about some sort of responsibilities or paperwork or any type of legalities. You may be confused about a soulmate, wondering who your soulmate is, or asking why do you have to have a soul contract with this person? Goddess in the moon. Yeah, something's going on where I feel like the moon is affecting you. Your emotions are like going haywire. It's probably some sort of transit. It might be some sort of stressful dreams. Things that you are deeply worried about that you've suppressed are resurfacing. Something's causing these thoughts to rise. All the things that you were afraid of, they're coming up because you need to deal with them or face them or like work through it. Because I will continuously say something is not as bad as you think it is. Something's really just in your head. Something also may be going on with your third chakra or your solar plexus, like it needs attention or it needs healing or it's overactive. It's either underactive or overactive, and it's causing anxiety and all this crazy stuff going on in your head and emotional reactions. So try to nurture your solar plexus the best way that you can. Do some meditation or, do some research on how you can heal it. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.